The Solar System by Kenneth Walsh. Moving around the sun. Think of yourself standing on the ground. The ground is on Earth, and Earth is moving in space around the sun. The sun is the center of our solar system. You and everything else on Earth are moving in orbit around it. Orbiting the sun. An orbit is the path a planet follows when it moves around the sun. Each planet has a different orbit, and each orbit takes a different amount of time to complete. One sun. The center of our solar system is the sun. Solar means sun. The sun is very large. It is hard to imagine its size. Can you imagine the size of Earth? As big as Earth is, the sun is 1,000,000 times bigger. From Earth, the sun looks like a big yellow ball, but it is not really like a ball. It is made of gases and metals. It is also very hot. Nothing can live on the sun, but it is a good thing the sun is so hot. The sun's heat makes Earth warm enough for people to live. The sun is actually a star, just like the other stars in the night sky, but it is much nearer to Earth than the other stars are. The North Star is just one of many stars shining brightly over Earth. Earth is just one planet that moves around the sun. There are 8 planets in all. The closest planet to the sun is Mercury. Then come Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. All of the planets except Earth are named for characters in mythology. For example, Mars is the Roman god of war, and Venus is the Roman goddess of love and beauty. Earth's name comes from the ancient Greek, German, and English words for land. Some scientists think that there may be other planets, but they do not know for sure. There are special things about each planet that make it different from the others. Here are some interesting facts. Mercury seems to be the fastest planet because its orbit is so small. Venus is the brightest planet in the sky. Venus has been nicknamed the morning and evening star. Earth is the only planet in our solar system known to have life. Mars has very long, cold winters. The largest planet is Jupiter. At its largest, the great red spot on Jupiter is as big as 3 Earths. Rings made of rocks, gases, and ice surround Saturn. Galileo Galilei discovered Saturn's rings in 1610. Each ring moves around the planet at a different speed. For a long time, people thought Uranus was a star. Neptune has the fastest and strongest winds of any planet. The planet may be different, but they have things in common too. For example, most planets have moons. Some planets have many moons. This chart below shows how many moons each planet has. Mercury and Venus has 0 moons. Earth and Mars has 1 moon. Jupiter has 16. Saturn has more than 18 moons. Uranus has 15, and Neptune has 8. Moons are bodies that orbit planets. They are also called satellites. Saturn has 18 moons for sure, but we believe it has many more than that. Other planets may also have more moons. The more we are able to travel into space, the more we can discover and know. Pluto was once the 9th planet in our solar system. It was once thought to be a planet, but now it is called a dwarf planet. Pluto still moves around the sun. Orbits and rotations. Something else planets have in common is the way they move. All planets orbit around the sun, but each planet's orbit is different. One orbit is the same as 1 year for that planet. Mercury has the shortest orbit. Its year is just 1/4 of Earth's year. Neptune's orbit is the longest because it has the farthest distance to travel. Each planet also spins around its own axis as it moves in orbit. One full spin is called a rotation. A rotation takes 1 day. On Earth, a day is 24 hours. Jupiter spins so fast that its day is less than 10 hours. An axis is an imaginary pole running through the center of a planet. Imagine you have a ball with a stick through the center. If you hold the stick above and below the ball and spin the ball once around, it will make a rotation, just like a planet does. Asteroids. Planets are not the only thing that moves around the sun. Asteroids do too, but they are very small compared to planets. Even if you put all the asteroids together in the solar system, they will be much smaller than Earth's moon. Asteroids are rocky planet-like bodies that orbit the sun. Many asteroids travel together in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. The best way to see an asteroid in the night when it crosses Earth's orbit, it looks like a streak of light. We call this a meteor. Next time you look up into the sky, think about everything that is out there. Now you know that Earth is just one part of this big, big solar system. The end.